blasted blazing sun to show your support for the Sea Arrrgh. To begin, I need to be making sure that ye aren't bleeding infiltrators from the nefarious Sea Arrrgh. Let me hear a right pirate like Arrrgh! Arrrgh! Weathered and vile as we lads and lasses of fortune might be, I feels it necessary to point out the fact that we pale in comparison to the black-heartedness of the Sea Arrrgh. Aye, 'tis true.
Everybody, you need to keep moving. You can't assemble here on the sidewalk. Haven't we discussed this today? Please.
This'll be a moving speech. Moving that way. Now, there be many reasons that the Sea Arrrgh is more villainous and more black-hearted than the Sea Arrrgh. I have a question for ye all. Would any of ye filthy cusses work for a mere 50 gold a week? Maybe! No! How says ye? Aye or nay? Nay! That's what me was thinking. But the Sea Arrrgh does. These sorry saws slave away in those shamefully unfashionable drapings for no more than 50 coin a week. Why, most of ye rascals spent more than that on grog and rum last week. Yeah! But that's not the half of it, though. What self-respected navy would force their lasses who find themselves with child to give them up while still in the womb? Or, if they do have little ones, put them to work as young as 9. Why, not even the vilest blackguard in the Sea Arrrgh would keep a cabin boy. But these incompetent freebooters have their kid working hard labor ere they can grow scruff on their cheeks. Does that kind of diabolical behavior sit well with the Sea Arrrgh? No! That's what we be thinking too, mate. But do you think that's the end of their sinister doings? What kind of navy would put its sailors on a ship loaded with poison? Their venomous flagship, the Free Wind, lies in dry dock after port authorities found massive amounts of blue asbestos in it. These sad louts have been sailing around, ferrying civilian passengers, while all the while piloting a boat made out of man-made death itself. How many of these poor fools caught the coffin sickness after years of exposure? What kind of madman would give the black spot to unsuspecting passengers and even their own crew? Does this sort of malign activity sit well with the Sea Arrrgh? No! But that not be the end that these sailors deserve. Many of you bore witness to the righteous and long overdue tribute to fallen Sea Arrrgh members earlier today. It were a right kind and generous thing to do for our fallen foes. May the peace of the sea be upon them, and they be freely accepted into the great grand Fiddler's Green. Woo! Aye, but wait, that's not even the end of the Sea Arrrgh's villainy. Have any of you knaves ever sailed on a ship that required a contract of 1 billion years? No! That's what me thought, me hearties. 1 billion years! Why, even Davy Jones himself wouldn't hold a crew to such an eternal contract. Some choice there, eh, mateys? These poor dupes have been hoodwinked into thinking their very eternal souls will come back to continue their drudgery, lifetime after lifetime, and if they desert their shipmates, they face the wrath of their cruel and wicked-tempered captain. And who be this malicious captain that all the Sea Arrrgh bends knee and whips a weak salute to? Crunch? Who is this deceitful bane of the seas that allows and encourages these scornful practices?
E.T. Voltage!
Why, he be one Captain David Miscavige. It be he that served as cabin boy to the thankfully long-dead Commodore Hubbard. May his heinous soul roast in Davy Jones' locker. It be Miscavige that these poor sods answer to, and it will be him that shall answer to the Sea Arrrgh now. Look down from your vaunted tower now, ye tin-plated, iron-fisted leprechaun. Look down at this gathering of seafarers, united united in the common goal to see an end to your crimes. The question not be, when will we leave, but when shall you flee? Ye can shutter your windows, and ye can batten down your hatches, but the Sea Arrrgh comes like a gale, and brings with it the truth, and no building on earth, and no ship upon the seven seas can withstand that storm. Full quarter and friendship shall be given to your crew what abandons your dire fleet. But know this, Captain Miscavige, the Sea Arrrgh will not rest until ye have faced a full legal tribunal for your crimes, both on the sea and off. Your stranglehold upon your minions ends now. The lives of your crew, the very souls of your crew, are theirs to keep if they flee your sad navy now. The Sea Arrrgh will see to it. And in case you didn't know who we were and who the Sea Arrrgh was, me mateys and I shall tell ye, we be anonymous! We be